Morning. Welcome to the chat. Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I am Rhonda,
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
and we are talking with Miss Alexandra Easterling. Let me get that name right. And you have something very fun and very interesting coming up with a few of the local high schools. Tell us about this.
Yes, we're doing an all-school musical for AISD this year. So it's Paladura High, Caprock, Amarillo High, and Tascosa all coming together with our theater programs and doing Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. That is something that I missed out on in high school. I wish so badly that I had joined in with the drama classes, and I came from a small school and then moved to a larger school, and that was an opportunity I had, but I just didn't know it. And then after I saw everything that went into it, I thought, man, you have missed the boat here. So what do you think this does for kids that are in this, the classes, the programs, whatever y'all do?
Well, we love to have the kids just get that experience of being on stage and performing for a live audience. It's such a gratifying experience because so much work goes into it for so long. And, we've been working on this since September. And the kids are exhausted. We're exhausted. But next Saturday, at the end of that final show, they're going to feel such a sense of accomplishment after doing 4 shows.
Tell me this, was something that had Broadway stage success, something like Mamma Mia. I guess we kind of got to tone it down a little bit for Amarillo. Are you going to stick to the basic storyline?
We stick to the main script. We are under contract laws that we have to stick to the script, but we, as far as set and things like that,
Right.
we have to adjust. We can't have big flying in things, and we're limited by a budget, but it's a great show and we have really put so much into it. You would be surprised the level of success and professionalism that this show has with
So,
these kids.
so I don't have to worry about none of that Peter Pan stuff and everything.
No, no,
Okay.
no one's on a fly system going across the stage or anything like that.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. So you have, the performers, and then you have to have like a stage crew, lighting. You have to have
Mhm.
somebody that does sets.
Yep, we have 2 technical directors, one that works with Amarillo High and Tascosa, Michael Newman, and one that works with PD and Caprock, Michael Stafford. And they have put together, we have moving lights, we have moving sets, we have a whole stage crew of kids using our fly system and bringing in curtains and
Right.
just the whole shebang.
It's so fun. I've done a little bit of set construction just for plays that my son was in. It's like some of the best times of their life. I think they so enjoy, all the work that goes into it. They kind of bond a little bit. So I'm really looking forward to this production.
And that's really the bonding is why we're doing the all school musical, because we can we've all done our own individual shows other years. But the reason we like to do this all school musical is it creates relationships across the district.
Mhm.
So when we have our UIL shows in the spring, which is a competition,
Right.
it feels less competitive and it feels more camaraderie, and we're rooting for one another because we know one another.
That's basically where I'm going. You get all 4 high schools together. Uh, how does this bonding take place? Is it a natural bonding, or is somebody put into a position where they got to work with this person, or what?
Well, I guess it's a little of both. We have kids from all 4 schools that are in the ensemble in lead roles that they've never met before. So they do have to bond because they're there with each other for
Right.
hours every day. But they enjoy it and they like getting to know one another. And it's just been a great experience seeing those kids, from PD and from Caprock get to meet all of my Amarillo High kids and the Tascosa kids, and kind of breaking down some of that competition. We're out to get
Right.
one another. It's a lot more camaraderie and loving, and we're supporting each other and building each other up.
So Mamma Mia is what's coming up
Mhm.
here in a few days. Do you already have plans for next year?
Well, we do this every 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
So yes, so we don't currently. We have to kind of wait and see who we're gonna have, as far as our classes go before we pick the next show. But
Wow. So if it's every 3 years, if you're a student and you want to be in this, you better get geared up for it, right?
yeah, and we do it every 3 years. That way, the seniors or the freshmen who are in it this year, they'll be seniors next time.
All
So they
right.
can kind of, help guide and help they've been through the process, so they sort of know how it works. 3 years ago, we did it with Elf.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yes. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. Well, we were really go ahead, Chuck.
Well, no, I'm just going to say the Amarillo ISD District Musical of Mamma Mia is November 17th and 19th at Tascosa Amarillo High, Caprock, Paladuro, and Tascosa High School students. They're all coming together and they're going to put on this stellar, may I say, performance.
And we appreciate you being with us today. We're going to get out of here on a break. Thank you so much. Everybody go out and see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
28 degrees at 8:32. Live cattle for December is up 150 at 153.07, and for February is up 87 at 154.